101.3. Hardly hear myself. Anyways, welcome once again. Today is a beautiful day, as you can see. As a matter of fact, it's 26 minutes gone past the hour of 9 o'clock. And Raheem is here again for another awesome Friday. And of course, you guys know that it's Good Friday, March 29, 2024. Yesterday was actually a Holy Thursday. Now, I don't know if anybody actually talks about that. Holy Thursday. And then we have, we now have Good Friday today. Okay. So, I mean, before we getting into usually what we do on Fridays is the open mic. Of course, you know, it's an open mic Friday where we talk about everything and anything that has been in our chest. Whatever that is actually stuck inside of our chest and you want to let it go. You want to let it out. You want to vent. You want to talk about it. I will be so glad to have all of that here on the show tonight. Okay. So if you're ready, call your friends, get your phones loaded up, top up your phones, and get ready because it will be nice to have your venting, or shall I say your vent concerning anything that you want to vent about. It's not a bad way to vent. As a matter of fact, it's a good vent. The reason why it's good to vent is when you do that, you're like having a therapy as usual. As I always say, it's a therapy. A therapy is like venting out whatever that is the black smoke inside of you, whatever that is actually blocking your chest, and whatever that you want to let go, you can do it. Today, tonight, as usual, every Fridays. Okay. So, but first, I want to let you guys know that today is Good Friday. A lot of you are not keeping tab on what's going on and the kind of holidays that we have. Good Friday is today, and it commemorates the death of Jesus, of course, on Calvary. In case you don't know, the site just outside the walls of Jerusalem where Jesus was actually crucified. It falls on this particular day, Friday before Easter, and the Easter is just by the corner. For 2024, that's March 29. Now, most Christians denominations recognize Good Friday as a holy day. And as I said before, yesterday was a holy day. Yesterday was Holy Thursday. Kind of like a preparation for today. And it was a shame that I didn't really talk, or I didn't even talk about yesterday. But it's okay. As I said, most Christians denominations recognize Good Friday as a holy day, the holy and holy day, with many, including members of Catholic, Eastern Orthodox, Lutheran faiths, fasting, and of course, attending church services. All right. I don't know what a lot of people did, but some people didn't care. Maybe they will attribute it to one of those things that is going on in the country. So, but there is so much more to this holiday than just this, religious rituals. Good Friday is for many an intensely personal day for prayer and devotion. And of course, we can take a closer look. I should give you more information about it. Yes, happy Good Friday to you. So the crucifixion of Jesus Christ at the site of Calvary is commemorated on the Good Friday. And in case you've forgotten, the Christian religious holiday, okay? So taking place during Holy Week. So the holiday considered part of the Paschal Triduum on the Friday before Easter Sunday. Okay, so the day is also widely known as a Great Friday, Black Friday also, or Holy Friday. And why is it called Black Friday? Don't tell me that your Jesus is white. Oh, okay. So let's not go there. Now, around the world, around the world. Good Friday is a national holiday in many countries, of course, especially in the Catholic, Anglican nations. Fasting is the tradition or the traditional way to observe this solemn day, followed by somber processions. Now, the exact origin of Good Friday are unknown, but the celebration dates back to the fourth, it dates back way back the 4th century. Fasting and, of course, putting limitations on oneself to mourn the death of Jesus is an ancient practice. While the holiday is actually called Good Friday, is also known, but there are several theories that is actually attached to it. Some believe that the Good Friday evolved to Good Friday. It says it's God's Friday, okay? Evolved to Good Friday. While religious devout firmly believe that the day is actually named good as a symbol of Jesus and everything. All these people that are looking for trouble, I've not even started. You started doing some things. Okay. All right. So, religious devout family believe that the day is named good as a symbol of Jesus and everything he stood for against evildoers. It is also widely believed that Jesus died on a Friday. But this doesn't explain, the addition of good to the holiday. So Jesus sacrificed his life out of love for his believers, and all mankind. His death was the ultimate sacrifice. I want to preach right now. So despite it being a terrible day in history, the event paved the way for mankind's salvation, with Jesus being resurrected 2 days later. Okay? So now I've been able to put that to you. So, if you're asking exactly how do you observe such, holy day, I can tell you, pray. Number one, pray. Number two, you observe it by fasting. I don't know, a lot of you didn't fast. And then, of course, you volunteer is a third one. So I'm going to tell you in details, okay? So many Christians, churches hold prayer services during the hours of Christ. Crucifixion and all of that. But many religious people observe a period of prayerful silence during this time, especially between the hours of noon and 3 p.m. Now, I know a lot of you don't know about it. Don't tell me because you're not a Catholic or Anglican. So, okay, it shouldn't be known. All right, so the second thing to do after prayer, you need to do fasting. Depending on your Christian denomination, it doesn't really matter. It may be appropriate to fast on Good Friday. It is a traditional day of fasting within the Catholic Church. For example, okay. So the third thing to do, I'm telling you exactly how you can observe this Good Friday. It's very simple. The third one is to volunteer. You volunteer. Jesus stressed the need to help those less fortunate than ourselves. Now, if you are a religious believer and your religious beliefs allow it, to volunteer, please do consider volunteering at your church, at your ministry, or in your community on this day in the spirit of giving back. So that's the 3 ways you can observe the Good Friday. All right. That's that. All right. Okay. Oh, you're welcome once again. It is your premium talk station, Voice of the People. It's 90.3. Raheem is here. Let's take it to the next level. All right, now I'm downsizing it. What we're going to be doing today, as I said before, I'm going to say it again every Friday in case you're just tuning and you don't really know exactly what we do every Fridays on the nighttime show. It's the Open Mic Friday. You can actually talk about anything you want to talk about. My ears, is open for you. I'm going to be a good listener, and then you just go ahead and, and then, of course, let it be something that is real and something that is coming from your heart. And if you want to vent also, you can go ahead and do your venting. Today is a great day. It's a holy day. Observing all of the things that I just talked about, it will be a good day. So the mic will be open as soon as I say so, and then you can start calling and speak your mind. The microphone is yours. It's an open mic, whatever. You can come with it right here on the Nighttime Show. But then I want to talk about something. I want to say something. I want to tell TG to please make sure, thank God it's Friday. I want to tell all y'all out there to make sure you work on your mental health. Okay. So let me start by me talking about some of the things I experienced that I have been actually, seeing within the week, from Monday or possibly even past all the weeks that I've been experiencing the same thing. Why is it that when people drive these days and they do not trafficate whenever they want to take a bend to another street? Now, I'll tell you a story about what happened recently. I'm going to keep it short, and I'm going to keep it unknown. A man was driving within an estate, okay, on the major road that is within the estate, and then he wanted to enter a particular street, and he wasn't trafficating. No trafficator. It's not that this is a beautiful SUV, and I don't think there's anything wrong with the SUV. I don't think it's an old scrap in it because it's new. It looks fresh. It seems to me that the man who's even driving is not a novice, is not a rookie, is not even a driver that you can actually, say that maybe he didn't understand exactly how to drive such a car. That vehicle is one of the most expensive vehicle that I know. Okay. So, I feel and I know for sure that there was nothing wrong with that vehicle. Everything must be intact because it looks new. Okay. Why? He was trying to enter the other lane. There was no trafficator. And the man that was working on the particular street was actually, noticed the car, but he did not notice that the trafficator was not on. Of course, he noticed that the guy wasn't trafficating. So if you're not trafficating, it's normal that anybody who sees the car close to the car will believe that that vehicle is not about to enter that street. That vehicle doesn't have any move to enter, at the street there. So, when you're not trafficating, you're definitely, everybody will believe that you're actually moving direct and you're moving forward. But so, he was not trafficating. And the elderly man who was actually working through the street didn't know that he wanted to enter that street. So he entered by force, by driving with the speed that he usually enter. He knocks the guy down. And I am wondering, what in the world is wrong with the vehicle? This is a new vehicle. There's nothing wrong with the vehicle. Is it something wrong? And of course, the owner of the vehicle is the one driving. Is it that he's actually overthinking on the steering, that he didn't remember to put on the trafficator? So, you don't put on the trafficator and you're trying to get into another street by your right, and you hit the guy that was passing, an elderly guy that was passing through the street, down, injured him so badly, and you are still yelling and shouting at him that can't he see the road or see a vehicle that was coming into the street? Oh God, you are so wrong. So I sat down and I was thinking, I said, okay, it might be something wrong. This man does not look like a poor man. The guy driving the vehicle does not look like a poor person. He looks healthy. He doesn't even look sick. It might be mental health is not balanced. His mental health. You know, one thing about mental issues, when you start having that, a lot of things will start jamming. You will be forgetful. Your thought process will be imbalanced. You're not thinking. You will be somehow regret. I don't know which word I'm going to use. Repulsive. You're not thinking right. Your thinking faculty is actually jammed. Your thought process is something else. You're not. You're off. So I knew it was a mental health. The guy was not himself. Maybe he was thinking about the money he lost somewhere in his business. Maybe he was stressed or depressed, so he didn't even remember. But you came out of your car after hitting an elderly guy on that particular street that you want to take, you want to enter without trafficating, and you're yelling at the man. And if there was nobody there who actually figured that out, that he wasn't trafficating to enter, so it was his fault, he would have actually blamed the elderly guy out there. But I knew. So I told him, sorry, something is wrong with you. You need to go check yourself. You need to go check yourself. Because, and if you do your investigation properly well, you will find out that most people these days don't trafficate. It's not that something is wrong with a car. They do not trafficate. And because of that, there's been a lot of accidents, mental health issues. So, you're going to check your health. Check yourself. Don't let anything get to you. Please, mostly the guys, the men who are hustling up to make sure that they have something for their family. You've got to check and balance your health, your mental health, most importantly. Okay. And there's a whole lot other things that I do want to talk about. And maybe I might be talking about it. Now, most of you know the issue that happened recently, about the discrimination against a passenger with disability and all of that stuff. I also want to talk about something like that. But I'm going to just briefly say something about this, and then I'll open the phone line for you to call in and tell me what you want to talk about. The microphone is going to be on your side, and I'm going to put it on your side, and then you're going to be the one to do the talking today. So first of all, I'd like to say the incident that happened at the KFC outlets at the airport over the discrimination against a passenger with disability is one problem that we've been having in some of these places. Now the place has been shut down by the FAAN, the FAAN. It's been shut down. Okay? It's been shut down just because of one person. Now, the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, FAAN, has shut down the KFC facility at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport today in Lagos over alleged discrimination against a passenger with disability. This was on the heels of a social report in which, the passenger was reduced mobility, alleged receiving discriminatory treatment at the outlet. Those of you who know about this situation, this story, you know exactly what went down. So the discrimination against persons with disability is against the Lagos state law, in case you don't know about that. The Nigerian law, as a matter of fact, on people with special needs. Okay? I heard it is Part C in Section 55 of the General Provisions of Discrimination. So the statement was made by Mrs. Obiageli Ora, Director of Public Affairs and Consumer Protection at the FAAN. He said upon receiving the media report, the MD of the agency, Mrs. Olubumi Kuku, intervened by deploying management team to investigate the allegation. She said that it was based on the findings of the team that FAAN shut down the KFC facility at the MMA. Now, I don't want to extend, talking much about this. You already know about this issue. I know a lot of you know, so I don't want to come back again to it. But I just want to go straight from here. I want to evolve. I was having a conversation with someone, and we had an argument. And everybody were three of us: a mother, an elderly woman who is a businesswoman, okay, owned place something like KFC here in Lagos, his first daughter. They might be listening to me right in this minute. And myself, we had different perspective talking about based on, the situation, how that young girl, and I don't even know I don't even want to know how it all started. Don't even want to know because it's annoying. Some of these things I don't want to, watch or listen, even if it's trending. I only get to understand from when people start talking about what happened, and I already know exactly what will be. And what will be at the end of the day is that, of course, they will apologize, and then however they want to do it, they might even pay fines and stuff like that. I don't know what's the agreement, and because that's kind of like an emotional damage. But what I want to talk about based on this issue, there is too many recurrence of this kind of stuff. You go to some places to eat, you find out that the service is so poor. They disrespect you for your own money that you're paying for whatever you're paying for. You get disrespected, you get slammed, insulted, and then you're still going to pay for the goods, so for whatever you came to buy. There's been so many kinds. We need to investigate. It's not just KFC. A lot is happening. Other places we need to go and find out exactly if other places are having the same thing. Yes, they might, or be having the same issues somewhere. My argument with my people today was that if people are saying that the young woman who did all of this is a cause of the problem, I'm asking a question. Haven't they noticed or gotten any feedback from customers about the behavior of some of these staffs? Haven't they heard anything? Of course, it definitely will be so obvious for someone who's like this. Maybe one or two person might have actually told the management of KFC about the character of some of the staff. In the first place, why would you even employ such? Terrorists. They're terrorists everywhere. Terrorists everywhere, terrorizing me on social media. So why such management gets such a person to be a staff at KFC? It doesn't make any sense. We have a lot of places like this that we have bad feedback. They disrespect their customers, and sometimes they lose a lot of customers. And when the business is going down, they start asking questions. Please, what is going on? Why employing? And even if you think they have good skills for such a job, is it not good enough for them to go through some kind of orientation? Because most of these places we have bad character of the sales girls and the staffs in such places. They don't even know how to talk to them. No character whatsoever. That's bad. Very bad. So I mean, it's good that this one has been like this. I love the fact that, I mean, it's I'm not promoting, you know, I'm not saying it is really actually good for them to shut down, but I mean, but it's good this way, so people will learn after the punishment. Okay, it's just okay. So other people will learn from the same situation. All right. Okay, so I have too many things I want to talk about that is bothering me. So I mean, I want to open the phone lines according to this woman here that is saying that, so open the phone line, open the phone line. Let me hear from you. Thank God today you came early and then you're listening. All right, so the phone lines are open. It's 9:52 p.m. right here on my time. I don't know what your time says, wherever you are right now. This is a nighttime show and it's open mic Friday. I'll open the phone lines and then you let me know exactly what you want to talk about. And let's talk about it. What do you want to vent? However, my ears is wide open. I will listen and then we will know exactly how we're going to take it further. All right, so the phone lines are open. The mic is on your side right now. Whatever you want to talk about, be civil. 0700 903 903 903. 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp line, I think we're still having, I don't know. I think I want to believe that the WhatsApp line is doing great. So, I mean, if you also want to reach me on the WhatsApp line, it's okay. 081-7175-6338. 081-7175-6338. That's the number. So, those who are shouting, open the phone lines, open the phone lines. The phone lines are now open. And the microphone is on your side now. Tell me exactly what you want to talk about. What is that thing that you want to, spit out from your chest? Is it something that you've been holding up for quite some time? Is it something that's got to do with your, with the state, with the country, with the world? However, the opportunity for you to be free when you speak, this is like a therapy. Open mic is all yours. So I mean, 0700 903 is the number. It's an open mic Friday. And thank God it's Friday. And then of course, it's Good Friday. It's not the time when you're gonna be having a whole lot of you know what I mean. I'm not saying you shouldn't drink yet, but I told you it is a beautiful thing to have fun. Yeah, but then there are things that you need to do just to get along with a Good Friday. All right, and then I say this: how do you observe this Good Friday? And number one is to pray. Number two is to fast, and then of course to volunteer. And I explained that. So take it easy if you are actually at a joint. I'm not saying you shouldn't take a couple of something, but be just take it easy on yourself and don't do too much. Okay? All right. Open mic. Where are those who are saying, oh, open the mic, open the mic? They come online to terrorize me. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. They come online to terrorize me, and then they disappear. They don't come on to tell me to do a recap. Oh my God. Okay, so I also have something else while I wait for your calls to come in. I'm sorry that I know that you're trying to reach, and this is not a network problem, I believe. I saw a couple of calls that came in through. Okay, you can try back again. And then, of course, the WhatsApp line is also there, 081-7175-6338. I'll do it again, 081-7175-6338. 0700-903-903-903 is the direct line. I have a text here, a message here that says, good evening, Mr. Ryan. This is Blessing from Mangoro. I know you. And it says, Happy Good Friday. And she says she's no fasting. So, I mean, I know you. Definitely, I want to believe that you are somewhere at the joints now. You taking ones or twos. There's one thing about some people. They just love to have fun. They don't care about anything else. Just fun. And Blessing is one of those who love fun. Who just want to just, someone like Blessing, you don't take her to a buffet, you're going to cause havoc and problems. You will scatter the place. 0700-903-903-903. All right, so while I wait for your calls, I'm going to talk about mental health. As I said, that incident that happened, it was because of some mental health issue. Mostly guys. I'm not just talking about the guys alone. I'm also relating this to the women also. It is good for you to check your mental health at this times. Very, very important. Very, very important. Mental health is very important. I can overemphasize this. I can talk about it for hours if you give me the opportunity, because I know exactly what this can do. Because this mental health we're talking about encompasses emotional. It encompasses emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It influences the cognitive and perception. Of course, your behavior will be touched a little bit. And that's why we need to check ourselves. There's been a whole lot of crazy stuff that's going on. If you want to see what's going on in the streets, you want to see some really crazy things, just go to the street. Get a camera, hide it, don't let people see it. And then after everything, go home, sit back, and just watch what you recorded. It's crazy. You see people fighting because of things, trivial things that doesn't make sense. On the street, the behavior of certain people these days makes me believe that we will need to check ourselves seriously. Now, I'll break it down. Those who actually, they say they're in charge, the World Health Organization has actually made us understand that it's very important for us to always check our mental health. Now, mental health is a state of mental well-being, your overall well-being, that enables people or you yourself to cope with stress. Majorly, it is stress that actually makes people to have that cognitive problem, and then have that issue with your well-being. Stress is number one. In fact, the major. All right. So you gotta cope with stress and the stresses of life. Realize their abilities, learn well, walk well, and of course contribute to your community, to your own community. Is that it has the intrinsic and the instrumental value, and it's the integral. It is integral to our well-being. At any one time, a diverse set of individual, family, and community, and of course the structural factors may combine to protect or to, undermine mental health. Although most people are actually resilient, people who are exposed to adverse, circumstances, including, poverty, violence, disability, and inequality, are at higher risk of developing a mental health cognition and condition. But you also see people that are not poor, people that have all they want, people that have everything, and they have this issue. It's not about, people that are exposed to adverse circumstances like poverty, violence, disability, and equality. Not all of them. Many mental health conditions are actually, they can be, actively treated at, relatively low cost. Yet health systems, they remain significantly under-resourced, and of course treatment gaps are wide all over the world. Mental health care is often poor in quality when delivered. So people with mental health conditions often also experience stigma and discrimination, and of course human rights violations. All of this is just crazy that each time I go to the street, what I see, I question myself. I don't even know if any other person is actually saying the things I see sometimes, or even deeper from one of, like, for example, I'm talking about mental health. And I know from what I saw about the incident I told you about, it, a man did not trafficate, was driving a very good car, a very, very expensive car, flashy car, into a particular street without trafficating, and hit an elderly guy. Tell me what in the world, tell me, I just want to know, what in the world that will make that guy be thinking? Is it something he lost? Whatever that is actually making such a guy to not to trafficate, it means that something is wrong somewhere. His well-being has been, his mental well-being is, I don't know how am I going to put it. So In impact, mental health conditions include mental disorders, okay? And of course, psychosocial disabilities, as well as other mental state associated, with significant distress, impairment in functioning or risk of self-harm. Now, let me remind you, in 2019, we have 970 million people globally. 970 million out of the 7 billion, even more billions of people all over the world. 970 million people globally were living with a mental disorder, with anxiety and depression, the most common. You think this is just some of those things, but you see, this is the kind of thing that happens to some people that commit suicide, and you're asking the question, why did he or she commit suicide? Because you don't understand exactly what we're talking about. 970 million people globally were living with mental disorder, with anxiety and depression are the most common ones. Mental health conditions can cause difficulties in all aspects of life, including relationship with family, including relationship with friends, and of course community. So they can result from or lead to problems even at your school and at work. So globally, mental disorders account for 1 in 6 years live with disability. 1 in 6 years live with disability, okay? So people with severe mental health conditions die 10 to 20 years earlier. So that, in other words, what it says that you don't live long if you're not balanced. If your mental health is, you would have an issue. This is how it starts. From reggae to raga. Mental health conditions is serious stuff. So, here you're hearing that 10 to 20 years earlier, you would die 10 to 20 years earlier than the general population, those who are having a mental health conditions. And having a mental health condition increases the risk of suicide, which I just talked about. Why people committed suicide is this the issue. It increases the risk of suicide and experiencing human rights violation. So the economic consequences of mental health conditions are also enormous, with productivity losses significantly outstripping the direct cost of care. So there's a whole lot of ways you can keep yourself, protect yourself from not getting or not being categorized, in this section. You can help yourself. It's not everything that you actually backed on or respond when you see certain things. It's not everything. You just need to check yourself all the time and make sure you do those things that you need to do just to keep yourself going. Okay? I am hammering on this because I know a lot of people have this issue. And then this issue might be funny to you to hear this. And some people with mental disorder or mental health problems, they just feel that somebody wants to kill them somewhere. Feel that there's too many things happening around them, and it's superficial, or maybe some is not even a spiritual thing. Science, God created all things, and you can say everything created by God is spiritual. I'm not talking about that kind of spiritual. I'm talking about what people think that something that you already know that it's caused by a little stuff like stress and some issues around you or that surrounds you. You're going to be thinking that somebody's trying to, kill you from somewhere because your mindset has been, has been unblocked. Okay. So please, I'm begging you for you to always check yourself. Make sure that you are, always do what you got to do. Eat the right food. Do not stress yourself so much. Make sure that things are going on for you, and don't stress too much. Don't put your mind into many. Don't think too much. I know the situation of things has really gone really bad. Yes, we know about that. I mean, but some of us actually know how to shift from when we see, issues that's going to make our head go, we just shift from it. So you have to learn that. I don't even need to start saying, but I might come up with some idea and, I'll let you guys know how you can help yourself. Okay. And then one of the things you do is conversation. Like, as we're gonna have a conversation now. I don't know if the line is having issues, but conversation is one way that you can get yourself. It's a therapy. So anytime you find out that you're losing it, all you need to do is to call somebody you trust, somebody that you can actually talk to. It doesn't even matter if the person is not the person you normally get along with. You can, strike a conversation, and that conversation can help you, relieve you. So, I mean, open mic Fridays like that, it's for you to be relieved from any mental stress that can cause havoc in your body, your system, in your life. Talk about it. Let it go. Is there anything that you want to do? He said, come on, let it go. Okay? So I'm giving you the opportunity to speak with me right this minute. Hello. What's your name, please? Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yes. Who am I speaking with? I lost that call. Anyway, the network has been bad for some time. So, for those of you that can, you're having a problem to call in, you can send a message. If your connection is not going through, send a message to 081-7175-6338. 081-7175-6338. Send a message or send a voice message if you're on our WhatsApp portal. And then if you try to call the direct line 0700-903-903-903, you can get through. The other WhatsApp line is okay. That's the issue. And it keeps cutting off. 081-7175-6338. Okay, so the phone lines will be, it is already open. Microphone is on your side. So go ahead. Spit out anything you want to spit out right now. Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening to you.
I call back.
Yeah, well, you're calling me back with another phone line. What happened to the first one?
No, it's the same line.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, who am I speaking with?
This Tokwe from Masaluku.
Tokwe from just close to me. You're my neighbor. Oh, all right, Tokwe, go ahead.
7 and
Is this your first time?
No.
All right, Tokwe. Is there something you want to talk about? Something you want to let go off your chest? Let me hear.
Yes. There is.
Go ahead.
Okay. I got married 2 years ago. Hello?
I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm all ears.
I got married 2 years ago.
3 years.
My husband, 2 years ago.
Okay.
With my husband and his sister. They lived together before I came in.
Okay.
So let me just cut it short.
No, you can take
I
your
was
time.
not respected. The way the sister does not treat me as a wife. And my husband is a very cool, just too calm. Let me just put it that way. He's not this talking type, just gentle. I believe he's just trying to not to get
Angry.
get on my side, you understand? Just
No.
to break to them. And I'm just trying to keep something, just to keep the family cool by keeping quiet, just obey the rules and regulations. I made the mistake. I should have just wait and allow her move out of the house before I move in. So let me just say I've been living as stranger, total stranger. So just 6 months ago, I'm feeling depressed about all that. Depressed. Sometimes when I close from work going home, I feel scared. I'm anxious.
No.
I'm just
So you're feeling scared as if that she wants to kill
so
you.
6 months ago, 6 months. No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Like I don't have that freedom. Like this
Oh,
is my
no.
house, this is my home.
Okay.
So that's 6 months ago, and I don't want to start reporting issues like this to my mom, like my own parents.
Mm.
So 6 months ago, I decided to start, like, I'm going to stand and fight back. This is my home. I got married to your brother, not your husband. When I said husband, most likely all our character is just like a right way stuff. Like, woman listening to me will do actually understand what I'm saying. Like keeping something here, no, you cannot do this and that. So whenever he's just around, I'm always, and my husband, whenever I just say, this is what he's doing, this is how I'm saying. He just said, Mama, just be patient. Just be patient, just be patient, just be patient, just be patient, 1.5. So I just considered in my own space that, no, I won't take this anymore. So I stand up and start fighting back in the sense that, not physical fight, I mean it. Not in the sense that I do whatever I do. I initially start from cooking. I actually take laws into my hands. Like, if you can understand what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I do.
So, just 2 months ago, okay. Okay. Before that, after I got married for like 6 months, I was sleeping on the floor with my husband. So partially, are you supposed to wait? Yes, she's older than me. She's 37, and I got married at the age of 28.
Okay.
So I was expecting, that first character of hers just put me off. And I don't just say anything wrong in that. So I continue with that. We sleep in the parlor. We open the room for people, neighbors. Neighbors, we just badge. Instead of the parlor should be open, 2 rooms, we stay in room and parlor apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of the parlor should be opened on a norm, this Nigerian, this our on African normal way.
Mm-hmm.
When you get into a room and a parlor, the parlor should be open. The room was open when I came, and I tried to tell her, my sister, on the norm, I feel we should open. He said, no, I should leave things the way it should be. Okay. I was around. Sometimes I come back from work and we move. Sometimes think that in the other room. I followed the room. And I will have to go and stay in the parlor and wait for them. So after they are gone, I will have to stay in the watching all that stuff. What she was doing then. I saw it was disrespecting me as the brother, senior brother to us. Okay, that's 6 months ago after I took laws into my hands. So I don't give a damn, I don't give a shit to iron. I'll come back very early, make anything I want to. I'll not even ask her. It's just like an invisible fight between me and her, but we never exchanged words. So 2 months ago, and After that 6 months, whenever the conversation about her popped up, it always was fight between I and my husband. So there was very early in the morning like that. We just had a quarrel about this same person. So one of the uncle now stay us with it. The uncle knows me as a person that I'm very lively whenever I see him. That. So I believe it's just God. So immediately the uncle said to me, okay, how I measured my husband. Said, how is your wife? I was inside the room. Just crying, when you just get angry, you just finish for his husband, said things, possible words, and you actually get it as well. So just look at it. Even when you want to say to me, you don't for the I would have done something else from that. Why should I fire you? But I just sluggishly just come into the parlor and asked the welcome. How are you? How's family? Okay. What happened? So I just wake up. Okay. He said that he's going to wait for both of us in the shop. No, he said my husband followed me. After he stepped out, my husband, I believe he asked my husband what happened. This is not what's going on. Your wife did not look happy. What's going on? Talk to me, man to man. It was my husband actually the big thing. Everything that is going on, which I never believed in. Some fact that the uncle later told me that my husband told him. I never believed. So all this while you are seeing this and you never said anything. And I believe because the sister is she's the only sister. And she's this kind of person, I believe she's this kind of person, when as the only sister you want to take charge, you want to control everybody. They are 5 in number, 4 boys, 4 men, and she's the only sister. The fourth person, second person to follow my husband. So when the uncle now called, he said, Chopper, your husband has explained everything to me. That immediately we got married, he and the other auntie of my husband, they said, you cannot keep 2 of them. They actually know the kind of person this your sister is. Why you can't keep 2 of them together? But what they said previously then was that, what he told them that he said, just for main time, yes, I asked about it, even while going into the marriage. Babe, after your please now, he said I should not worry about that. It's just main time. That main time, it's sticking to my head. Maybe just 2-3 months after we got married. For 3 months, 6 months, 5 months, actually, in my mind, in my church mind, I don't know what I have to do. Because as a woman that is getting married and I saw her, if I want her to leave, I will not step in that marriage. I know she's my husband, I'm going to get married. I know what I'm going to tell her, how I'm going to put it. She will leave, or we should leave. But I never saw problem. I never saw any issue. I just believe first day. You give me my respect as a senior brother's wife. Then I give you I reciprocate the respect back. But the table turned around immediately. I got married to brother. Okay, so after that was February when the uncle came. The uncle came, he now called me that she would go behind me. I see the way I'm not that bright, the way you used to see me, the way you know me. I should not think anything. Right in front of in my presence, he picked up his call and called her that they are from Delta. And he wants her. Ending of that February, he should leave the house. He said, okay, sir. Sir, what happened? I said, that is it. That is what I want to say. The remaining conversation was, they were speaking language. But when I talk about that language, this lady really sent me to my earlier days. We were sitting in the house. Sitting on that. My husband innocently will not know. Whenever he's around, whenever we just come back, as 3 people, me, I'm from Kano State, my mom is in Yoruba. I got married to a Delta man.
Okay.
The 2 of them. Whenever maybe I and my husband have issues, when husband and wife have their issues now, everybody wants to stay on their own. We'll be talking about that. You will know that there's something fishy. That's when she's always happy. That's when she will start conversation, language conversation, just to show that she's happy. Only then she is your brother. What happened? Something like that, just to try to change the atmosphere. No. But any day he met I and my husband in good romantic mood. No. That is another sadness for her. You can just read it. Initially, that was when I don't feel comfortable with her anymore. No. So in the presence of people now, they will be thinking, this is my sister. But you and I know this is rival. It's like we are actually marrying the same husband. This is the character of two women that are marrying the same husband, staying in the same house. So earlier March, she left the house.
Okay, this year.
My main issue now is that
this year.
Sometimes they still call.
Hold on. I'm asking you a question.
I told my husband, I want to change the key.
Can you hear me?
She can't just be barging into the house as someone that is staying in the house. I'm not saying it will not come around, but I want her to always come as a visitor. Even without the visitors stop, because sometimes whenever I just go to work, I am even let it work. They still have the spare key. They still have the key. I don't feel comfortable with her anymore.
Okay, so, but
and my main problem now, even till now, whenever I and my husband have issue aside from her, not before. Yes, I'll be truthful with this. Something, stop. I, personally, I'm always bringing her. So I'm still angry. After I heard the narration, it was what I explained everything to the uncle. So since all this while you are watching this, you see, in the midst of all this, what if I just died? So what people will be painting outside is that, this one I just got married 2 years or a year ago, what happened? Nobody will know I died out of depression, I don't want to talk, I don't want to start putting my family, like you see my family, maybe let me just say, maybe it's just for main time I will adjust. That's why I've been keeping quiet, and let me say, we are still linked to each other as time goes on. But my problem is that whenever we have issues.
Okay. I don't know if you're listening right now. I know it's quite. This is a therapy. It's a talk station, of course. So you need to talk, and then you need to let the thing out of your chest. Yes, is good. But I was asking you a question. And I don't know if you heard me. I was asking if you said your husband's sister left. I want to know exactly when she left. Is it this match? Is it this match? And then please call back again, because we need to get to the bottom of everything. And so I can start asking you a question and look forward for how we can make it better. And of course, for those who are listening, who are also going through the same thing, there might be a solution from this conversation that we're going to have. So make sure that you call the number and be part of the show. Okay? Yeah, one of those things there. Craziest stuff is that when you have family members in the house, is one thing that we need to just have a particular day on the nighttime show where we're going to talk about that, and then see how we can really get into talking about that. Yeah. Okay. I hope that she's calling back. I want to hear the story to the end. Hello. Okay. When you are calling, make sure you turn down the volume or turn it off. Turn the set you're using, the device that you're using to listening to us. Turn it off so we can have a better conversation. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Not really.
Okay. So we're having.
Okay, yeah. I can hear you.
All right.
A quick question: Is this right? Is your name Ryan or Raham?
First of all, I need to know who's speaking with me first. Is it Bumi?
Okay. Yeah, this is Bumi from Ikotui Bay.
Okay. So Bumi, my name is Rahim, and
Okay.
and is RAIM. Some people actually do RH IEM.
Oh, I was thinking RAHEWEM.
Yeah, RAHIEM.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry.
but
I asked because a couple of days ago when you were talking about girls and women, I called for like 2 hours. I couldn't get through.
What happened? Was it going through?
It was ringing. No one picked it up.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. So sorry.
That's okay. I understand. So what's the topic for today?
It's an open mic, so you have the mic on your side. Anything you want to talk about? Anything that is troubling you that you want to talk about? Is there anything that's happening? Anything that you've been having in your chest you want to let go? This is a time. On Fridays is an open mic.
That's what the topic is.
Yes, that is what the show on Friday is. Is the open mic. The mic is open for you. Anything.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll think about something. I'll call you back. But right now, I can't even I can't put my mind together.
So let me help you. Is there anything that you've been having in your chest, something that you've been angry about, maybe something you saw on TV, something that's going on in the world, in politics or in your environment? Is it anything at all?
I don't want to go there because if I go there, I'll be offending some people.
No, you won't.
Especially the politicians.
No.
So,
it's not about politics alone, okay? So, I mean, there's other things you can talk about.
But that's what is bothering me because things are, okay, let me don't say about the politicians, about the country. Because things are so expensive, people cannot eat 312 meal a day.
But hold on.
So stuff like that bothers me a lot. But let me think about something aside that, okay?
Okay.
And trust me, I'll call you back, Ryan.
All right.
It's just for you to pick up my phone.
I will pick.
Pick up my calls, actually.
I will pick. It's 2982. I will pick.
All right. Thank you, sweetheart. Bye.
Sweetheart? Oh, okay. Nice. 0700 903 903 903. Okay, you can call me your sweetheart on radio. Okay. All right. That reminds me. Oh, Jonathan. Shout out to my man Jonathan. How you doing? Jonathan. J Nathan. All right, now I'm gonna reach you wherever you are. Okay, so 0700 903 903 903 is the line, the number. Call in, and some of you don't know that what we do on Friday is an open mic. So when you hear open mic on the talk radio station, it means that it's just to let out things that has been troubling you in your heart. Just let it go. The therapy is conversation. We will be having a conversation together. Speak out your mind. Speak out whatever that is holding you back, and set yourself free. Okay. All right. So I mean, it's crazy. So I'm waiting for the second to the last caller who called and was talking about their husband. You know, these things happen. And I want to devote the time where we're going to talk about, external family. When if you're married, external family, in your house, in your space. I don't think there's anything wrong with you having your extended family of your husband or your own people, but there's way it is done. It's done in a different way, like when they're allowed to come. Most of the time they want to breach the gap of who is in charge or who's not in charge, and that causes a lot of problem. If you're married, like from my own little understanding, if you're married, I know that in the African parable they tell you that you're married to the family. You married a guy, you're married to his family. You married a woman, you're married to his family. But the truth is, allow them now to stay and sort out their problems and be in peace. All this external family problem, it doesn't make any sense. Why do you come into you? I mean, look, when a woman is married or when a man is married, when they're two couple married to themselves, it's about themselves now. If they don't call you, don't go. If they don't involve you in anything, I don't think it's best for you to go. And why would you go and be detecting what will be in the house, your own brother, even if you are the Ada of the family? You shouldn't go to your younger brother's house, to start detecting things and how things should be done. Come on. It doesn't make any sense. And until we understand that when a man is married, they are one. They are together. They are together. You don't need anybody around to come tell them what to do. Just they are together. If your younger brother, if you are a woman and you have a younger brother who's married, you don't need to go to the house and be controlling and even controlling wherever you are. Don't be controlling. Those couple that are married. They are supposed to do things together. They are in charge of themselves. Don't go there and go and be putting, go and be, I don't know which word to use. You want to use your blues or be a reggae to go and spoil somebody's hip hop. Doesn't make any sense now. So I'm going to tell the lady to call back and make sure that you finish your story. I don't know, but I'm still, I know that some of you were actually trying to call one time and then it didn't go through. And some of you were angry, like Bumi said, tried to call me several times. All right. Sometimes I really can't explain right now what happened, but I think it was a post-production that was playing, and possibly maybe it wasn't a live film, but maybe Bumi didn't know that it wasn't a live program. That was why she was complaining. But please call the number now. You have the opportunity. For those of you that are complaining, people like Blessing Mangoro, you see her terrorizing me on social. She definitely might have gone to a bar close to her now, be taking some, 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp line is 081 7175 6338. She says she's gonna keep it short, but I just wanted people to let go whatever that is in their chest. Now, let me explain. The lady was depressed. She was stressed out by the situation coming from the husband's sister and it's not allowed now. What? In fact, if you get married, don't allow your extended family to come over except is necessary. And please, extended family, when you go to your siblings' house, as married couples, don't go and be causing problems now. Why? Why can't people just respect themselves? Now, I'm still going to be talking about mental health. You see, that lady was actually going through mental health wahala. The mental health condition as she was going through, she was stressed out, and from stress, before you know what's happening, you will be depressed, stressed to depression, and then you will start taking antidepressant drugs. There was a time that I was too stressed, so stressed that I was seeing myself that I was not in the world anymore, like I see things. And then I went into the hospital, and my doctor gave me antidepressant drugs, although I didn't take it, to suppress such. There are vitamins and supplements that you can actually take and then sleep very well. Don't stress your mind, don't stress your body, don't stress your system. Do the right things, eat the right food, sleep the right learn these things. Okay, it's very simple. Now, the importance of mental health, that's what I want to talk about. It's a talk station, yeah? Your mental health is an important part of your well-being. If you're having a mental health issues, your well-being would not be correct. Your well-being will be, using the right word, your well-being will be messed up. Okay? You will look sick. It's not that you were sick in your body, but it causes this kind of sickness that makes you to not to be, your mind is messed up. You're not okay. Your well-being is scattered all over the place. You can't even pick it. So this aspect of your welfare determines how you are able to operate psychologically. It's not somebody would say it's a big grammar. No. Okay. The aspect of your welfare determines how you are able to operate psychologically. Number one, emotionally. Number two, and socially. Number three, among others, majorly. Now, considering how much of a role your mental health plays in each aspect of your life, it's important to guard and improve psychological wellness using appropriate measures. You need to learn. It's not hard, because different circumstances can actually affect your mental health. We'll be, definitely highlighting risk factors and the risk factors and signs that may indicate mental distress. I will be highlighting this risk, the factors and the signs that may indicate mental distress. Okay. Now, but most okay, I don't know. Okay. Try. I don't know what's happening with the line. If you can't reach the line, maybe you will have to try the WhatsApp. Okay, let me see. I don't know. Okay. All right. Now, I'm gonna visit your. I think you're trying to reach the line, but it's not going through. But I'm gonna reach you right now. Hold on. Hello.
Rahim, good evening.
Good evening to you.
Yeah, my name is Mazi Chijuge from Second
Okay.
and Isola.
Mazi
I have
Chijoke.
a,
Okay.
yes, I want to ask a question.
Can I
My
answer?
question is this. Coming again?
Can I answer your question?
The question is this. Why is it that household enemies are more common in Nigeria than any other place? Then I need to know. And secondly, in the Bible, Judas Iscariot was a household enemy that betrayed Christ because he was trusted and was made a treasurer. Then, if you watch what is happening in the north, most of the politicians in the north are the household enemies that are not allowing things to work out. And in the near future, because we are not going to have food because of not going out, these things are going to really tell on us, not only in that area. So I just want to know, why is it that household enemies are more common than external enemies? Because I am bothered about this situation of the country. Thank you, and have a good day.
All right, Mazi Chijoke. I don't know, but I'm just gonna put my own. let me just say it. Household enemy. It depends on how you actually see that. Okay, so it depends on how you how you see the household enemy. Household enemy can be somebody from your family. Household enemy can be somebody very close to you. Household doesn't really mean just a family, but household can actually mean, collectively people around you, places you're having something to do with, people that you're very close to. Okay, so I mean, somewhere connection with people who possibly maybe even your community. It could be your community, or you could be, people from your place. So it depends on how you are seeing the household enemy, how you see it, how your own definition. As a matter of fact, that's what I meant. But it's prevalent, it's crazy in this side of the world because number one, envy, jealousy is a common thing. It's like water we drink to stay alive, and this part of the world, there's too much power. For example, we have the bad and the good. I don't want to sound somehow, but witchcraft in this part of the world is very high, and those things has connection with all the negative emotions. You understand? They have, you see, some powers that cannot be controlled has connection with all of this. I mean, some people can actually see you prosper. Some people feel that they have power to control everything that's got to do with your life, and you shouldn't speak. They should be the one to speak for you and all of that stuff. So I mean, it's prevalent in this part of the world. It's predominant here in Africa and in Nigeria, where you see you've done wrong to anybody. Sorry, I'll pick your calls. You've done wrong to anyone, but somebody wants to put you down 6 feet just like that. Oh, you're wearing good clothes. Oh, you must be telling us that you want to come and tell us that you're wearing good clothes. Oh, you're wearing suits every time. This one wants to come and tell us that he is a fine gentleman. Oh, he's wearing jeans and sneakers, looking cool, glittering. You want to come and you want to come and show us that all of those things are negative emotions that takes place in this part of the world. I mean, like this part of the world, we know how to do that. I don't think we even know anything that had to do with emotional intelligence. That's why somebody will see a physical challenged person and try to be disrespectful to that person. It doesn't make any sense. If you have a heart, you wouldn't be stupid. Like, to be stupid How can you see someone who is physically challenged and you disrespect that person? It doesn't make any sense. Normally, someone is supposed to have that kind of emotional intelligence to understand that you care for such people. But it doesn't make any sense when you do that kind of thing to someone, like somebody, a woman who wants to get to a bus. You're not driving. You want to enter a bus, what are down for or any. And then you will see that a woman or an elderly man or woman doesn't really have the strength, and you are standing there instead of you to help. Where's the love? Where's that heart? Well, I mean, it's a natural thing. Human beings were created to care, but it doesn't happen. So, I mean, talking about household enemy, it starts from jealousy. It starts from controlling, being bossy, jealousy, envy, and all the evil and demonic emotions. And then you see, it's just too prevalent in the side. It's predominant here, and I don't know. Nobody wants to look at that. You know, there's a whole lot happening in the north. There's a whole lot happening in the east. I don't know if you guys know that in some part of the world, some part of our cities, a state, we have a lot of people who doesn't have a job. People who doesn't have a job, there are more in let me not talk. Crisis in the north is crazy, and people, it's just like in this country, one man has too much money, and then you see a community you come from, there's no road, there's no water, there's no nothing, but you have too much money. Even the money is not something that you actually get for real. It's something that you are stealing from the people, and then you finish as a politician. In your own community, there is no water, there is no light, you can't even contribute to anything. All you do is to go and use plank and build one small bridge and say you've done something. I'm just talking anyway. So I mean, all those things, not allowing people to be blessed. You alone wants to be blessed. You alone wants to be the one so you can command and control people, is demonic. Household wickedness. All right. What's her name again? Is it Talkback? Is it Talkback? Is it Talkback, the one that called? Well, she is saying, and she says she's actually from the north, and so her mother's from Yoruba. Okay, so is it your husband? Okay, so she said, hello, sir, I can't reach this line anymore. Okay, so your husband's sister finally left this month. She said, but since then, whenever the issue aside from her own pop up, I get angry and bring her into the conversations. I can't help it anymore. Okay, so okay, and she's saying that I really love my husband. I just want to live happily and in peace and laugh hard like every other couples. I like that. That's good. That's good. So even though we don't stay together anymore, I can't just get the way I was treated. You guys are not staying together anymore? I'm confused. I wish you can call the WhatsApp line. I don't know why the connection, don't know if it selects, well, I don't know. Anyways, I'm still to get to hear the final of your your story here. I want to get to know exactly what happened. Are you still staying with your husband, or are you not with your husband anymore? Okay, because it's like you guys not together. I'm seeing the your message, and I really want to understand that. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Raya.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Paulinus.
Mr. Falling. Yes, they are just bringing our light. Nobody achieving 10 minutes. So I don't know the topic it's all about. I just let me, hear your voice. I missed your voice yesterday.
Yes, I know. Paulinus,
Yes.
is an open mic, so it's for you to speak your mind on anything you want to talk about.
Okay. That means I will call back. Let me just hear your voice. I can come back so that let me know what I'm going to discuss with you.
Okay. So I mean, Paulinus, this
Yes.
it is well. You understand?
Yes.
Everything is gonna be good.
Yes.
Okay, everything
Amen.
don't sweet,
Amen.
don't stew.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
All right.
Mr. Raya. I call you later, Sha.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
I must call you again. No, while I call you again.
Okay.
All right.
Aha. All right. Hello. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I am Mr. Francis. How are you doing, bro?
I'm good.
You remember Mr. Francis?
You said hello?
You remember Mr. Francis?
Hello? Where's that noise coming from? Man. Okay. Hello?
Hey, Ryan.
Oh, Bumi, you're back.
Yeah, my name is Bumi, calling from the Hotel Egbe. So anyway, what bothers me is the act of entitlement. The act of entitlement bothers me a lot. I made this statement because people believe that if you have stayed too long in the diaspora, means you have money. I have stayed in Washington, D.C. for like 33 years.
Okay.
And just moved to Nigeria like a year ago. Despite the fact that I have no job, people around me still feel entitled. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I just came to relax. It's on a 50-50 chance. I've stayed for a year already, trying to see if I can stay completely or maybe I should go back. So anyway, despite the fact that I have no job, people around me still feel entitled, like friends, extended family, neighbors, etc. And if I try so hard to explain to them, they get upset. And you know what? I am this kind of person that is straightforward, and I just tell you the way it is. I don't care if you like it or not. I just tell you the way it is. I'm not a fake person. If I tell you I have it, I have it. If I tell you I don't have it, I don't have it. If I have it and I want to tell you I have it, but I'm not giving it to you, you shouldn't get upset. I'm just a straightforward person. So some people you always give them, they'll come multiple times. Oh, they want this for this business, they want that for that business. You keep giving them, and they keep coming back. And I'll tell them I already gave you 3 times already. You shouldn't come back bothering me. But they'll still come and bother me anyway. They give no reason. Even if I have to, if I have it, I don't want to give it. That doesn't mean I'm stingy. It's because you already came to me multiple times. And I just have to put you in your place. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Are you there?
Yeah, I do. I understand. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember my parents told me when I was growing up. My father was like, what? You can't finish. You don't even start it. Once you start, is a problem. And I'm facing that as I speak. Nothing is enough for family, friends, extended family, and all of that. Someone can even come to me and say, oh, I need 500,000 naira for a job. I want to open a business. You give it to them, and after 6 months, they're coming back again. It doesn't work that way.
I lived in the state for 33 years. Ogbon, Ole Meta. So you Ogbon, Ole Meta. So it's not a joke. When I went there, I got my BS in human psychology. I got a master's degree in social work services.
Okay.
I worked my ass off to get those degrees. This is a country that you work and go to school.
Okay.
It's not easy, even in the snow and everything.
Yeah.
So if someone gave you 500,000 like 3 different times, and you're still coming, and they're telling you they don't have it, you shouldn't get upset. She already tried her best. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about.
I do.
So things like that bothers me, and I want to let it off my chest.
Please do. Entitlement. We've been talking about that. We even talked about that recently. I mean, like that was last year. People are so entitled.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, they profile you, more especially if you have been outside the country before and you
Right.
and then you are here now. They don't care to know exactly what happened, what are you going through now, what's the situation of things with you. They just want to milk you. They want to get from you.
Right.
And you don't give them. You don't give them, they will insult and disrespect you. They will give you names, all kind of names. They'll make you feel as if you are the demon, you are the bad guy. You start feeling sorry for yourself, as a matter of fact.
Right.
So I understand.
I even had someone, I'm sorry to cut you off. This is like an extended family, and it was because my parents are in the States anyway, and my younger ones are there. I'm the only one down here. Just because I'm tired of staying back there, I'm the first child. I'm trying to explore to see if I like this place better because I was raised in Nigeria and born in Washington, D.C. But what I don't like about people is that entitlement. And they'll be looking at you. I had one of this extended family telling me, why are you talking about social areas? You don't do shit like that. I'm sorry to curse on radio. This is my money. This is my goddamn money. If I want to give it to you, I'll give it to you. If I don't want to, you're not entitled to my money. If a family member could threaten me like that, because I was raised in Nigeria for 9 years, so I can speak Yoruba very well. Don't let my Oyibo fool you at all.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, I get.
So,
I said yes, I get you.
yes. So, if someone is saying that to a family member, telling you all this kind of stuff, how would you feel as a person? What do you want me to feel? Do you want me to go to bed at night and keep my eyes open? You understand what I mean? So when I even told my parents about it, they was like, "So baya wa makada bol America, you know." But I'm so glad my parents brought me back to Nigeria, and I was raised here before. I even went to secondary school. I was in the boarding school all my life. And when I left secondary school in 1989, 1990, I went to America. So I just want to know why some people feel entitled to your money.
All right. Don't worry. Well, definitely we're going to treat that. I'll let you know some few things why people are actually behaving like that. Why such behavior is relevant.
All right.
It's everywhere. Okay.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, Bami, for calling in. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay, so I got called up in here. Hello, my man from my man from. I want to cause trouble now. Listen, my man from the South London.
Your sins are not forgiven. These things can never be forgiven. Anyway.
Why won't you forgive me?
No, because
Remy,
I am not Jesus.
Remy, things,
bro.
Things has been going on in this country, and
What's going on?
you don't know what's going on in this country. Oh,
I do. I know. Is there anything special going on?
No, nothing special. We all know exactly what's going on, and you know that sometimes you need to lay your head low a little bit because of the situation here in the country. So It's crazy. So forgive me, okay? All of my scenes.
Oh, forgiveness. Oh, forgiveness is not cheap. You have to promise me a bottle of or a liter of original palm wine.
Yeah, it's not a problem. I can do it.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be down in Africa soon.
Oh,
the last time I was in Sierra Leone, they sold fake palm wine to me.
oh,
palm
fake.
wine.
Oh, come on.
Fake.
So people do fake things in outside Nigeria also.
Oh wow! Come on,
People-
Sierra Leone was excellent.
But they sold you.
only
They
thing I
sold you a
became
fake.
was the
But they
fake palm
sold you a
wine
fake
I
palm
had.
wine. That's the problem.
sold
I thought it
fake
was
palm
only in
wine.
Nigeria you can get fake things.
No. They were telling me it is from heaven, from God, and to humanity, and I was full for a few minutes.
Oh man.
Then I started having it. I just was like, come on, this is just like ordinary sugar. Anyway,
Welcome on board.
Thanks for what you do to humanity. God bless you and your organization.
Amen.
A couple of things. First of all, the caption I saw on your YouTube about the gentleman that was discriminated against at KFC or whatever they call them. So
Yeah.
I think that is absolutely ridiculous.
It is.
Now, a lot of people are linking this gentleman to his father, who was a governor of Ogun State and a current senator. And I think that is a very senseless juxtaposition to make. I believe it's senseless because act of discrimination has just been performed against a human being.
Yeah.
The guy, the person, whoever they are, that takes this guy out, if we do an assessment of them, this guy might probably be more educated than them.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a man or woman.
It's a-
This guy
it's a
might even be
man.
more knowledgeable than that person. This guy might even be more advanced than that person. Let us call people out. Why is it that black people are so good at oppressing one another? You've seen a man on wheelchair coming to your establishment, a human being like you. Nobody will want to be on wheelchair. Nobody. I don't care if he's a son of a senator or whoever. The display of that person, that company, that KFC. I don't go to KFC anyway because I love to eat healthy food. So I kind of think, and I'm super angry also that the government is not doing anything about it, because in Nigeria, at least, even if it's not active, we have discrimination law
Exactly.
against persons with
Disabilities.
against people with disability. Let's call it the way it is.
Yeah.
So that place should have been visited. I saw one naughty apology. People are coming. No, I don't want you to apologize. What are you going to do differently? Do you get me? So this attachment of this gentleman experience to politics, to his father, I think it is absolutely idiotic. People should not even go that far. People know I don't like politicians, but the issue on board right now is not about politics. It's about people discriminating against their fellow human beings.
Yeah. It shouldn't be because the guy is actually connected to a former governor.
No. I care about the heart, not necessarily. I don't want to. Come on, my father. I don't really care about the politics, but the action of that human being. Do you know that we black people, we need to work on ourselves? The lady that was speaking to you before I came on, Boomy.
Yeah, Boomy.
My God, she's gorgeous. God bless her. She was talking about the culture and the sense of entitlement. And I think a lot of time when we accuse politicians, what we do to ourselves individually, because I believe so strongly that if we can put ourselves in order individually, this thief in politics will not be able to marginalize us. But every black person that have opportunity just wants to oppress another person. Why? Why? Let's stop this sense of oppression. I don't have to put Ryan down to rise. I don't have to put you down to rise. I mean, when I work with people and I show them things, this is what you need to do. I mean, some guys I'm working with currently, then I say, oh, you can have this, you can have this. And they were like, oh, Remy, you are good. I say, shut up, I'm not good. And and they will say, why? I said, look, if you don't have this money, it will not be added to mine. Why should I stop you from having it? I mean, it's a common sense thing, right? It's like there's a deal that I'm aware of, and I say, oh, right, get this deal. And you now begin to think I am good, I am nice. Because if you don't get it, what you're supposed to gain from it will not be added to mine.
Exactly.
So I'd rather let you have it. At least tomorrow, if we catch up, if we hang out at the joints, you buy me a bottle of wine or a bottle of whiskey. I think I don't want wine. I prefer whiskey. Yeah. So I think it's important for us to, I mean, as a people, number one, if you are not able to leave Nigeria now, and that's why I am so much committed to how can we. I don't want to care about government anymore. I don't want to care about politicians anymore. How can we work in a human to human level? Let's just help each other out. So, because discrimination of any form is dangerous. If you are a Christian, if you hate anybody, you will go to hell. If you are a Muslim, if you hate anybody, or regardless of their religion, or their disability, or their status, gender, you will go to hell. We should sell that message out. So, I mean, sense of entitlement, bro. I would rather give anybody that is ready to make money, that is ready to work. I tell my little ones, my little one, as a Yoruba person, my nephews and nieces, because the older one, I tell them, look, I put my money where I can. If I give you money, I want to see it from a distance and see that you are using that money well.
Exactly.
But when I know if my family member will not use my money well, I will give that money to somebody I don't know from anywhere who will use it well.
Like me.
Yeah, I will do anything for anybody.
Yes, of course, I know
if
that.
If you are a family member and you think because you are related to me, you should have this, I'll tell you, look, I've got a condition. It's just like the bank. I've got a condition. Then think, oh, sorry, not condition. It was confession. So I would tell you, bring on board the business you want to sell. If you are giving out a business that I think, okay, I will put money on this. If you are using the money I give you well, I swear, bro, I go give that person more. So if that person can't do the money I give them, you gotta use them, do flex, say, oh, I have a big cousin or friend called Remy. I go run. I would rather carry that money, go and give it to, a random woman.
Yeah, who can use it very well.
Working in Ejigbo or Oyigbo or Ikutemeta, who is hustling.
Yeah.
I will give resources to anybody that know how to use them. If you are my family member or friend, you don't know how to use resources, I will ignore you. I'll just go on the street. If I know Caesar, I person the hustle well. You take. You sabi this thing. Because I work hard, I want to be there for those who work hard and who want to make more opportunity and create opportunity for people.
Exactly.
Thank you for the opportunity, man, old man. Yeah. Reverend Father Rhyme.
Thank you so much for coming on board. All right. And you see, when you said talking about entitlement, we have a lot when you. But I think it should be able to give an opportunity for those who are trying to call in, and then I can revisit, some of the things that Remy said, Bumi said, and of course the lady who called in about the husband and the sister in-law, and all of that. We'll talk about it before we close tonight. But then, of course, let me open. I lost that call. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Rahim.
Yeah.
This okay. Call back from Jakonde State.
Okay.
I want to ask another question that is bothering me.
Okay, another one. Go ahead.
Yeah, the question I just want to ask is this: when will our politicians learn how to do selfless services to their citizens or to their state or country? How do I mean? I just want to go back like this. When Dr. Michael Okpara, late, was made premier, he established about 37 industries in the eastern states.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just find out, Google it to find out. And he established 2 in Umaya, breweries and ceramics. Are they working? Then Simon Bakwe did the same thing. The road at Umaya, now, most of them was being built by Simon Bakwe. And we had about 3 governors, Carlo Theodoji, and Ikbazo. Nothing to write home about. Rather, Theodoji, even when he was a governor, his son Ikuku was terrorizing at the state. Jack Conde lived in a private house in Lupeju. Established Jack Conde school here and there. My question I am crying about is, when will our politicians learn to do selfless service? From Carlo, from Umaya to Igbere, ask whether there is road. Then from Umaya to Ikwano, ask them whether there is road there. If not, this one OT is doing now. When will our politicians learn how to do selfless? Dr. Michael Okpara was in exile for 13 years. He never had a house of his own until when he came back. Ask and find out all these things. I want to know, what are we learning? Will the politicians that they have to render self-services to their citizens so that their names will enter into the Guinness Book of Records? I am worried about all these self-centeredness, and I am worried about the greed and corruption that is going on in Nigeria. May God help us in Jesus' name. Thank you.
Amen. All right. Thank you. Okay. Let me hear from Paulinus. Hello, Paulinus. Hello.
Hello?
Are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Can you hear me?
You're here. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I don't have much to say, but there was a news I heard. Is it not the day before yesterday that was trending everywhere about the son of a big man? I'm forgetting the name, that used a wheelchair to go somewhere, either airport, restaurants, or something like that. They said they insulted.
Uh-oh. Are you there? Paulinus? Hello? Network?
Hello?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay,
I can hear you now.
Go ahead.
So when I heard the news, I can't say, poor man, they suffer. So why is it like that? Because of maybe the father of the person get mad, or if he's somebody in this country. But this government, they don't regard we that have disabilities. They don't. We are nobody. We can go anywhere. They treat us anyhow because of the boy. His father is somebody. That is why they take that kind of action. Well, yes. Now, so the news it touched me. I said, okay. But God will help us. Understand? Let God help us. So that is the only thing I want to say. So I want to greet everybody. I don't know whether Chidera, Kuchinyere have called because they just brought our light. It's not up to 25 minutes now. I say, I can't hear this my friend voice today again or yesterday. I did not hear your voice.
All right.
So as I call in that time, I don't know what is going on. That's why I said I will call you back so that I will know what I'm going to say for Open Friday, Open Mic.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, that's how I have to say. Yeah.
I appreciate you for calling.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Raya. Stay well.
All
All right. Bye.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Where are you sounding like that?
Go ahead, Akuchinyere. I know you're the one.
Why are you sounding like that?
Akuchinyere, go ahead. Speak.
Am I not going ahead? I'm going ahead, you know.
Okay. I'm listening.
How are you? Happy Good Friday.
Thank God. Hallelujah. Praise God.
The other thing we remember for you to open Bible. You just to open Bible.
It's the open church. It's not Bible. You come and be my secretary.
I'm greeting everybody from an address. Wishing all of them compliments of the season. The topic that Mr. Remy that bring on is what I wanted to say, because I assume that man was unknown person. Assuming that he was a known person, maybe a beggar on the street. Nobody knows. We couldn't have even heard the topic. Nobody about it. Somebody went to spend his money, his own hard-earned money, just because of you walk in with a wheelchair. You have to bring him back, or because of your restaurant politics, what is it called? The cake? What am I even going to call it? But it's fine. It's fine. We all know that nobody is born with a silver spoon. Neither did anybody born with a golden spoon. Something like that happened to me last month.
Last month?
Church.
Oh my God. Tell me about
I
it.
went to a church. Then, for me to go inside to sit, the security told me that I can't go in. I said, why? I've been here like 3 times. He said, even though that I've been here like 3 times, but for now he sees me, can't go in. I said, what is your reason, sir? He said, don't allow people with disability to enter. I said, shut up. Okay, shut up. Who is disability? I nearly slapped him. I swear to Almighty God.
Why would you
It's
do
not
that?
because of it's not because of the person that was with me that very day. I nearly slapped him. But thank God I hold myself back.
So they told you that they don't allow people with disability to go inside the church.
And sit down.
For real?
I said, sir, I am not blind. But the fact that I have a medical issue, that doesn't mean that I'm blind. You shouldn't refer me as somebody like that. But it's fine. It's fine. I have to tell the person that bring me to take me back. Since then, I cancel not to go again. I wonder what people are taking orders for. I wonder why. The life, you are not the owner of your life. You don't even know what will happen in next 5 minutes. Well, that is all I have to say, okay?
thank God he's a big man and he's a son to a governor. That is why we all hear about it. That is the main reason why we hear about it. If it's not that reason, we will not even hear about it. Good night. Bye for now.
Okay, Akushina, thank you for calling. Yeah, hello. What's your name? Where you calling from?
I am Mr. Francis. Good evening.
All right, Francis. You're welcome.
You see what this lady just said? It happened to me 3 times. Look at people like we dress up well. Anytime you see people living with disability, look at them. We dress well, smell good. Want to enter public transport. Conductor, or the people garage, or the inside bus, will be discriminating somebody. And passengers inside there. People, a lot of them going to church that Sunday morning. Rain was about to come down. Look at the bus. Okay, take money. Your side driver will drop one people inside the bus. That's a place I went to where they ask some question, one situation like this. They ask question and I wait something. They say I should come and pick what I win because of the question I answered. My brother, I getting there, the security will not enter. So what? Are you killing me? I am Mr. Francis. I don't want to know. When I was making noise, somebody who knows me was driving out. Now when I said, Mr. Francis, what is the problem? So look at this kid. I win a kid. I'm here to count what I win before they now allow me to enter. Why a black is black? Many of us have seen light of the world from mothers. The day my mother gave birth to us, for 2 years before this problem started, 2007 to today. Look, I wish you can see me. People say I'm a very handsome man. I've done one of the richest men in the whole Africa. He's still in front of my boss. I wish I can send the picture to you. I went to Baba, the transfer manager, I met Baba, dribble me. If I went, after 6 months, I went to the slave terminal to pull up my vehicle. I brought up my vehicle to vandalize the boss. Where I used to think would be. I will say that way. I will send you the picture of the accident. And the wrong one will lift his own length to 3 things like carry. The richest man in the whole Africa. He will not fall on top of the vehicle. Nobody believes he will survive. So what they start discriminating me. They want us to go to Third Mainland Bridge and jump inside Third Mainland Bridge. We should stop this. We all create the image of God and likeness of God. Now, condition make fish come off water bed. They look at many of us who are very beautiful and excellent, sensible people. We're extra sensible people. I'm the one who died this number now by myself. I can travel to the state, I can travel to Akwa, I can travel any part of anywhere. If you want me to be in office tomorrow, you will send me live. Are you hearing me? Hello?
I'm hearing you. Yeah, go ahead, please.
So, let us stop this discrimination. Look at what they did to that young man yesterday. I wish his father is not a former governor and former senator. A lot of people have been discriminated in that incident, in that same place. Because they don't have mouth, they don't have anybody to fight for them. So please, the early will wake up or somebody, the early will stop discriminating. You see, you stand in the bus stop for hours. Somebody will say, okay, I come to my picture for motor. Take money, conductor. Who don't beg 2 times, 3 times a day. Will be discriminated. And people that start the bus, when God forbid accident happen, everybody starts shouting, Jesus, then you are discriminating somebody. Then I move this way to Nigeria, come over here. Oh Lord, have mercy. Have mercy. So, Brother Yemi, I'm agreed to Brother Yemi. This is Mr. Francis once again. So please, a lot of us want to do something. But who is going to empower us? I want to go back to my way big business. I have 2 bosses. Please, can you give me a number? Let me send the picture of that accident. See the picture. I have to show the boss option. I'm not here for boss. I'm not here to have to buy it. I have 2 LT. I sold one because of this kind of problem. The low roof, the trailer full of me. man, they scatter the whole bag. Bro, it is worse. Peru, I don't care how long it will take. So please, we should stop all this discrimination because it pains us a lot. Okay, that's where I want to buy something. It's pharmacies. As I want to enter the pharmacies, I don't know how to pull up the glass. I was trying to pull up the glass. Somebody come there, say, please, nothing said from you have to lock the pharmacies from inside. I want to buy something. I want to buy drugs. You have to lock the glass from inside. I was locking. And that customer wants to enter inside the pharmacy. I have to knock. I open, I force the settings. I said, what is happening? What is happening? I want to buy market. Why do you lock? Somebody lock this door from inside. Yes, I apologize. I know that's what you want to buy. What you want to buy? Oh, Lord, have mercy. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Shout out to Brother Remy. Brother Remy, please, I want to talk to you.
Okay. Yemi, shout out to you from the man that just called. I'm gonna be closing the show soon as possible. I want to be able to treat some things. The issue of discrimination and all of that stuff. I already talked about it a little bit, but it's just unfair. And as Remy said, and as others are also saying, if it's not because of the man, Francis also said the same thing, the last caller. If it wasn't because of Akuchiri said the same thing too. If it wasn't because of the father, maybe because the young man has what's his name again? Gbenga Daniel was actually a son to the former governor Gbenga Daniel and Ogun State former governor. If it wasn't for that, maybe he wouldn't have actually gone this far. They wouldn't have actually treated it. And come think of it, it was the manager of KFC. You see, this is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. Let's just get into it a little bit. Okay. Now, KFC, which is actually the full abbreviation of KFC, which is the Kentucky Fried Chicken, okay? That's KFC, which is the international, kind of like an American fast food restaurant that is actually chained at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport. So now the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, FAAN, has shut down KFC because of what happened just some days ago. Okay, we're talking about the discrimination against the son of Gbenga Daniel, the young man. I don't want to even be connecting it to, because he's a we want it to be natural. There's something like this will be debunked. Something like this will be treated the same way if it's somebody else, if it's not just the son of Gbenga Daniel. Okay, and of course, Wednesday, this thing happened on Wednesday. So this came after the shutdown of KFC. Came after the real incident that happened. On Wednesday, March 27, Gbenga Daniel, the son to Gbenga Daniel, former governor of Ogun State, had posted on his official X page about his experience at the KFC at the international airport. Now, according to Daniel, the restaurant had stopped him and his family from entering, stating that no wheelchairs were allowed. So this is what I was talking about. This is KFC's possible policy, a possible law that was being given, because this is not just a sales girl. This is a manager who was shouting it from afar, from where she was, that there is no wheelchairs allowed. So he said, just as we were about to seat the lady at the till, who was apparently the manager, called out loudly, "No wheelchairs allowed." Now, reacting to the development in a statement on Thursday, which is yesterday, Obegere Ora, the Director of Public Affairs and Consumer Protection at FAAN, said the authority had investigated the matter and, of course, made their decision. Ora added that the shutdown will take effect, 28 yesterday, I believe. In reaction to the decision of FAAN, KFC on Thursday, yesterday, in a post shared on its X page, said they are currently handling the matter and are not in support of the bias. They are not in support in bias or discrimination in any form. Now they are coming out to say these things. If this was to be an ordinary person who is not connected to any wealth, would it have been like this? That's the country we're living in. And so maybe God made it this way so that they're definitely going to get into trouble. Maybe it's not just they've been doing it to other people and going squat free. So this one had to catch their throats. They had to hold them by the balls. Yes. So KFCC unwavering in our stance against bias or discrimination in any form, with inclusivity and respect as non-negotiable pillars of our values. That's what they are saying. I don't want to start reading the nonsense I'm saying. Okay, so it has been shut down for now. I believe that they will resolve it much later, but let it be shut down for now. And so I told somebody that whatever the lady did, whatever discrimination that was offered to Gbenga Daniel was the law and the policy of that place. The manager definitely cannot do anything if she was not told by people who are, the franchise owners of that place. So, I mean, it's as simple as that. All right, let's go back. Let's revisit before I go. So, I can't even remember her name. Okay, so I mean, I want to thank the lady who called. What's her name again? She possibly, I know that she's still listening. I want to thank you for calling in and telling us your story, exactly what is going on in your house. And thank God your sister-in-law has gone. But you said that you always, when your husband bring up the matter and you guys talking about, you always get angry and you don't know why. I'll tell you what you're going to do. Please try and forgive your sister-in-law. When you do that, God will do the rest for you. When you do that, the universe will fight your battles. Believe me. So if you have anything against your sister-in-law for all the nonsense that she's done against you, just do what you need to do. And that is remove yourself from hate. Remove yourself from holding her inside of your heart. Don't hold grudges against her. Let her go. Let her go. She's out of your house, and try and talk to your husband to observe any attitude from external or extended family. Whether from your own family, you should be able to handle it, and from his own family, he should be able to handle it without bias or without because it's my elder sister or my sister, or maybe because he's giving something to me and blah blah, so I should be able to do and suffer. No, your wife is your wife. You need to listen to your wife. And I'm not a marriage counselor, but I know a lot about this because I've been in that road before. So I thank you for bringing your thoughts on your experience, your story, and what you went through in the hands of your sister-in-law. Forgive her, let her go. Take away anything that has to do with grudges in your heart. Take it away, forgive her. Because when you do that, you'll be free. You're always getting angry each time you hear anything that has to do with her. It means that you're really upset and the thing is eating you from the inside. So in order for you to not hurt you, or for you to not cause any kind of whatever inside of you, any kind of hurts, make sure you forgive her. Make sure you are free from, free from holding anything against her. Set yourself free from that. Okay? And more so, if there's more information, please give me so I can give you a little of advice. Okay? All right. And then, Remy, I don't even know where to start. Remy, anyway, I will communicate with you. I'll leave it at that. Let me communicate with you much later, okay? I will send you a message, and then we will see how that will go. So thank you, everyone who called in, everyone who sent a message. Thank you so much. I appreciate the fact that everyone contributed today, and those who are making noise, open the phone lines, open the phone lines, open the phone lines. They're the ones that are quick. They will give us. I know now. Some of them are actually somewhere at a bar. They are now taking some shots, chopping Ishewu and. But it's okay to have fun. But see now, they are the first one who started showing up on WhatsApp here, and I was seeing their faces. Oh, open the phone line. Yeah, right. Okay, so it's Friday. I gotta go to rest, and it's time for me to go. It's 11:42, and I appreciate you all for calling in. I appreciate the fact that you've been able to speak your mind on certain things, and I know that since you've spoken, some of these things will free you. Some of these things you talk about, you have spoken, you have let it out of your chest. You will be free, because that's the best therapy ever. When you speak, you communicate with me whenever we have the Friday. Yes, I mean, Friday is supposed to have his own promo, but God knows why it's not here yet. But then, of course, I will keep talking about it. On Fridays is open mic. Thursdays is trending Thursdays. Wednesdays and Tuesdays is when we talk about anything social or relationship. Okay, so thank you guys for being with me, and thanks for all of your contributions and your hearts that you have opened to let go of some certain things. And please, I'm going to say this before I go. If you have anybody you're holding in your heart, let it go. Speaking with me has opened that opportunity for you to let anything troubling you to go. Okay? I'll see you guys on the next one. That will be next Tuesday. All right? Fresh months, fresh things, blessed things. And that's the way forward. God bless you guys. And happy, blessed Good Friday. Of course, happy Easter to all of you already.
moment you've been waiting for, and we're bringing it to you live. Don't miss a second. Don't miss a second of the action as we broadcast live from the biggest news stories, hot talk shows, depth analysis from the best in the world. Stay informed and up to date with the best radio programming all day, every day. On your